So, Randy, we're going to use AI to help us choose a niche or niche, a popular niche or niche.
We are.
We are. Yes, this is inform. If we do end up using this recording, because just so you know, if you are watching this recording, we've decided to use it because we're sort of taking you behind the scenes. Now, I'm watching Randy do this here, so I'll be offering my feedback, input. You might, we'll talk about whatever. But where we decided to record this process, just in case we thought it would be useful for other people. Now, what we're doing here is we're doing a trial run of the training we're going to record for online success coaching. So we're doing a trial run here, basically a rehearsal, you could call it that, so that we both know what we're going to be doing, and at the same time, I know what Randy's going to be doing with the AI, and Randy obviously can get my feedback, and we can bounce off each other. So yes, Randy, take it away.
Lovely jubbly. So I'm logged into Product Creation Package Idea Generator. And it's already set up to go. There's different videos on, for the AI key and the settings and everything else. You just click on a new project and you'd say, right, give it a name for internal use. And I'll go KSJT just for the sake of test category topic keto diet.
I thought we were going to do a niche selection. I thought we were going to. Am I missing something? Yeah, you.
Did you want to go to the more in-depth? Right.
No, we haven't picked. We haven't picked the niche yet. I'm confused.
Oh, right. Okie dokie. So let me just fire up ChatGPT. And I've got it was because you weren't as keen on having GPTs.
That's right.
Because they're quite complex. But I've got a GPT here called the Digital Product Architect. And this one helps you pick a niche. So you could I could either validate the niche idea I've got, or we could just start from, help me pick a niche, please. And OpenAI have now made ChatGPT so that even if you don't have a paid account like I have, I can create GPTs, but I can share them and you can use them even with a free account. So it gives us a few questions to answer and says, right, let's obviously we can look at the table and say, right, are we looking at evergreen niches, make money on demand, online, health, relationships, personal development, trending niches, types of products, etc. So we go through there and say, right, let's answer some questions. What are we passionate about or skilled in? What type of audience we want to serve? Are we aiming for evergreen or long term? So one, you've always been passionate about your keto diet, and that's where I was thinking, I'll check on keto diet. But I suppose we might want to know whether or not it's a popular niche. So with this GPT, we could say, what are we passionate about? No passions, really.
You could possibly put though. Could you put something like I'm interested in online marketing or something like that? Or
Oh yeah, I mean, I just put no passions, but I'm interested in an evergreen niche. What type of audience to possibly PLR buyers? Because that means I could create about, where have I put that? That means I could create something about a product I haven't got full knowledge of. Do you think?
I mean, I would probably, if we're educating people to start from scratch, I think we need to give it something to go off, don't we? Rather than just throw a load of stuff out, or I mean, I would maybe put no passions really. Would like an evergreen niche. I am interested in online marketing or something like that. I mean, everyone going through the coaching is going to be interested in online marketing of some sort. You could put
that every single product idea is going to be on the topic of online marketing.
Okay,
that's
okay.
Why I'm trying to leave it a little bit
So
evergreen there.
You want to serve online marketers and offer private label rights products.
Yeah, that's when we get to the audience.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I'm suggesting.
All right. So no passions really. Would like an evergreen niche, and would like to serve online marketers
and
entrepreneurs. one is.
Oh, well done. You spelt that right. First.
And it always rings a bell because it's the one where it's. I remember was it? I'm not even going to name names. An American president, I believe, said entrepreneurs, fantastic word. The French don't even have a word for it. So evergreen long term, evergreen long term. Any of those, possibly diet. I wonder if it'll steer me towards keto. We'll see what it says.
You have
Marketing for specific diet entrepreneurs. Oh, there you go. Hey.
Yeah, you did mention PLR rights. Or do you build on this?
I can do whatever here. So it's like, would you like help narrowing it down? Well, yes, I like the sound of creating a keto diet. Keto diet product, but for private label buyers. So it has PLR rights. Marketers could use it themselves, and I can add marketing materials to help. So it's saying that keto is an evergreen niche, and it's saying adding marketing materials, etc., would add value. We could have a book. We could give them sales copy, social posts, email sequences, lead magnet, Canva templates, possibly. Right, or outsource the book, create the materials, package the content, add the license. Would I like a detailed roadmap? No, there was another question I had. Can you check sites like ClickBank to ensure this is a popular niche product? So now the GPT will go online, do a web search. And it says, yeah, high demand products. ClickBank features successful keto related products such as custom keto diet and keto breads, keto desserts. And there's a link to ClickBank, which tells you the best cooking affiliate programs, 7 best cooking affiliate programs for the year of 2024 were.
Yeah, Keto Resources. Yeah, there's number 2 and number 4. So
yeah. That's that link. And affiliate interest. Again, it's a ClickBank link for the 10 best digital affiliate products. So it ranks in there as well for dietary products. What else have we got here? The landscape. It's competitive, offering a niche bundle, provides a unique value proposition. So the next steps are to develop high quality content and create comprehensive marketing assets to go with it, differentiate your offer, and for more great apps, go to Randy's apps. So if we then go to Randy's apps and say, right, we've decided on a keto product, we can then generate to get ideas. This is the product creation package idea generator. So once we've narrowed down type of product we want, we can pop a topic or a niche or a phrase into the box. and it will pop along to OpenAI and come back with ideas for what we can create. Now, this product will give you various ideas for complete products, and to save a little time, I'm going to ignore that and come back to one that I did earlier, John, if that's all right.
Yeah, makes sense.
Um, so, was it that one?
Is it Kickstart?
Done a few, I think. Must have been that one, yeah. Test Keto. Keto Success, Keto Kitchen, Keto Blueprint, Keto. No, I've lost it. I did have one, yeah, that was Keto Kickstart. I'm going to cheat. Copy that and pop it into there. Because this is where it came from originally, but I don't know what I've done to lose things as we do when we're live. Basically, well, as you saw with this, it gives you an idea for a name, and then it gives you 10 potential products to include in the package. And then it gives you a little, reason why, and a suggested domain. Now, what I did was I went, right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I came down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products, put a split, and thought, great. So that would make a good front end, for example, and the rest would make. So then I copied that over onto a Google Doc and said, right. And the product we called was Keto Kickstart Kit. So there's the first 5 items that it gave. I put a split in there. Then there's the next 5 items. One of the items wasn't one, when we go back to look at those. One of the items was something that I didn't want to do. I think it was get social proof from lots of people. I thought I couldn't be bothered with all that. So I scrolled down. Because you've got all these other related, it gives you more than one bundle. I just took something from a different bundle, and that was a personalized macro calculator. And I said, yeah, I like the sound of that. Let's put that in there as opposed to the social thing. Excuse the little pluses on the end. That's just me saying, yes, I've done that. So I split it into 2. And then I said, right, what else do I want? I want sales copy. I want swipe emails. I want graphics. I may yet come back and say, let's put some social posts and whatever in as well. So that would be my front end product. And then that would be my upsell product. So from there, couple of choices. We could go back to AI, or we could come along to another tool called AI Funnel Flow, where, again, this is one I did earlier, where we've got 10 chapters in a book, and it creates a product for us. So if we went to New Funnel, we would literally say it's a keto product, put JT initials on there, it's in the health niche. In fact, for sake of convenience here, I'm going to just say 5 chapters. You can go up to 20 chapters in this tool, and you can go up to 2,000 words per chapter. So you can have a humongously large book in any of these languages. Keto diet guide book for beginners. Guidebook for beginners. Target is everyone. And again, writing style. We could go friendly. We could, whatever your writing style is. Some people are more conversational. Some people feel themselves as educators. Some people want to be a bit more light-hearted, have a bit of fun, be friendly, or enthusiastic if they're really passionate about a topic. I tend to go for informative. It allows more flexibility, I think, for me to add my own unique bits in there at a later date. Because again, what we don't want to do is just get AI to blurt stuff out and go, that's it. We want to check the content, make sure it sounds human, add a bit of ourselves into it. So the AI there will then say, right, I've got all these ideas for titles for you. Keto Made Simple, a beginner's guide, essentials, etc., etc. So we would pick one of those and say next. And then if we had a 10 chapter book, this would go down to 10. If we had a 20 chapter book, this would go down to 20. But again, at this
Can you,
point,
sorry, Randy, can you go back? Can you go back? Can I just saw, yeah. So right. Your first month on keto, a comprehensive guide to getting started. That jumped out at me for some reason. Yeah, because if someone's new to keto, and I think if you're, your first month, maybe you could have a like you say, a 30-day plan or a. I just want to see what a king kicks out here.
yeah. I mean, if you didn't like any of those, you can regenerate with the app.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you've seen just now, you can go back.
Yeah.
And then it's going to say, right, here's chapter 1,
I like that.
understanding,
Yeah.
preparing, first week, navigating, maintaining. But then it gives you a detail. So you can come in here and say, no, I don't want that. We could come in here and say, right, this provides an overview of the ketogenic diet and its principles, benefits, and the science behind how it works. Are we happy with that? If we're not, we can edit that text. We can edit that text so that we're still instructing the AI on what we want it to do.
All right, then. So let's change chapter 4 to continuing on your keto journey. Let's just do that.
Is that not what maintaining your keto?
Oh, yeah, you might be right. You're right. Yeah. Okay. No, let's just leave it. Let's just leave it.
Okay.
Obviously, we can go in.
Yeah. So if we're happy with everything there, then we click next and it'll go along. Now, this whole thing, and this is why you probably want to see what this comes out at now. I was just showing this
Takes
to
a while,
say,
doesn't it?
that's as far as you'd go. Then you click the button and it's now going to create the whole funnel. So it's going to take a while. Then I was going to drop back and say, here's the one we did earlier.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, you're right. I mean, the point I think you're trying to get across is this is just the first step. Oh, let's get in there. Actually, generate chapter 2. I mean, we do.
No, this is the book. When it gets to the end, it's then going to go through sales copy, emails.
Let's look at one you prepared earlier then, instead of
back on that.
That should have a stop button on, by the way.
Yeah. It doesn't like you interrupting. That's why I pop back. So here's the one, issues within the managed funnels. And it was, oh, sorry, hang on. Stop. Right. If we went to manage funnels, we would have been able to then go back through the categories and say, right, where was that one that we saved earlier, which was this one? Go into here, and it's keto diet. Here now we can say, right, we've got the copy, and we can add a PDF header if we wanted a header text in there. Can add a footer, copyright information, my site, whatever, if we wanted to. Now, when the coder coded this, I don't think he was thinking of us in terms of selling it with PLR, because we don't need a PDF. We just need a doc.
Yeah.
But you can come down here and you can export as a doc file, a text file, or a PDF file. And you can download the rest of the funnel that it also created to go with this. So we've got the 10 chapter book, understanding the benefits of getting started, etc., etc. And then we've got the rest of the products in the front, and there's your, so all this is ready to edit. Again, it's got the markdown text, they call this. So you know that should be bolded. You can do that in here if you so wish. Bold it. You could then go, right, the ketogenic diet, often referred to as a keto diet, is more than just a popular trend. It's a dietary approach grounded in historical practices and scientific principles. And you can say, and I love it. Or whatever. You can complete edit here. And then when you're happy, export it as a doc file, download your funnel, and then it'll appear on your desktop as this lot. So there's the PDF, which I did download as a PDF earlier. As I say, I think really you just want a doc file.
I would personally give them the PDF as well. I would. Edited though. Obviously edited.
Yeah, edited.
I would when I've done PLR related products in the past, I've always just provided the PDF anyway. Just so people can open.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, personally, if you were still in here, where are we? I would personally go through the whole thing here and add affiliate links wherever I thought, you know, like there's a mention there of the Atkins diet. I put an affiliate link to an Atkins diet product in there. You know, I would call down, I would like anywhere else where there's things to buy or things recommended. If I've got an affiliate link, I'd put them all in. And then, as you say, export that as a PDF so that if people are lazy and they don't tweak their own PLR that they bought and they just give out your PDF, then you've got the chance to make money from the links in the PDF. But yes, so you get your doc or your PDF. You would also get email copy with a series of emails. Now, bearing in mind, these emails and the Facebook ads, ad campaign, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they come up with image suggestions, text suggestions, headlines, etc. Scripts for videos. If you wanted to include videos, you've got a script for every paragraph. You could take to Pictory, InVideo, service types and services like that. Social media posts for other social media campaigns, tweets for your X campaigns, and a landing page copy if you just want to give away the ebook and upsell to the video course if you create a video course, and your main sales page copy. But these are all to sell the keto ebook. Now, this is where we want to be different. We want to make sure we're giving out quality products, etc. So rather than just say, oh yeah, I'll just do that then, what I always do is go to Google Docs, and it's like, right, there was my idea down to there. Now I've got the ebook created. That's great. Now I want to go to ChatGPT and say, hey, Chatty, I'm creating a product called Keto Kickstart. Suggestions I have involve many items. I'd like your help in creating them. Can I ask if that's something you can do? And ChatGPT says, of course it is. So I say, right, great. I want a 7-day meal plan. Recipes. Is this something you can help with? Simple and easy for my customers, please. And again, try and be more specific when you're talking to the AI, so that it knows what you're after. Nice, simple, easy. So yeah, there you go. Day 1, breakfast, avocado and egg. Here's what you need. Here's how you prepare it. Here's your lunch, chicken salad dressing. Here's what it is. Here's how you prepare it. And it goes through and does the whole 7-day meal recipes. And when it's finished, I check it over. If I'm happy with it, then I will copy from there and paste that into my Google Doc so that I've got it all here in the Google Doc. That way, I find it easier to edit, to tweak, and all the rest of it. And again, when you're in a Google Doc, you can go up to here, you can go File, and was it that one where you can? Nope, I'm wrong. File box. This one, one of them somewhere. Oh, File, not the other one.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
You can download this as a Word doc.
Yeah, so file export. Is it export? Download. There you go. Download. Up.
Download. There it is.
There you go.
You can download it as a Microsoft Word. You can download it as OpenOffice. You can download it as a PDF. So if you do it editing in here, if you've got your images created, you can pop your images in here, then create the PDF from here. So Google Docs are very handy for doing all your editing and what have you. So there's my 7-day meal plan. Then I go back to ChatGPT and say, that's great. I've got that. Thank you very much. Can I have? So that was great. The next item is a printable keto food list. Is this something you can help with? And if it's potentially a really long list, can we keep it to say the popular top style or top 100? And again, I loved what ChatGPT did here. It said, yeah, sure, here you go. 100 keto foods, but they're organized by vegetables, then proteins, then dairy alternatives, then nuts and seeds, etc. So that's going to make a great little PDF resource for me for my product. Then it's I'm thinking of a cooking tips video series. Now again, this is where if you ask, you shall receive. Would you suggest a specific number of videos? What about the scripts? And would it be better done as a short or a quick narrative and some stock footage, etc.? He comes up with this whole massive, great, do all this and use talking heads, and oh no, not for me. not for me. So after he's given us all this detailed information on the fancy videos, I said, look, that's great. However, looks like a lot of effort. I think I prefer to go with stock footage style videos and focus on actual script to tell the customer what and how to create a meal. Can you help with just the scripts? And I'll possibly use Pictory for the stock footage. Absolutely. Here you go. And it gives me the scripts for 10 videos with the introduction, the main content, the conclusion, and they're all nice, you know, the 1 minute videos that you put up on your social medias, your TikToks and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I went to Pictory and I had those created. But if you wanted to see one of those very quickly, front end package, short videos, common mistakes, and how to. And I'm hoping this will load quickly.
You'll have to. Oh, yeah, you'll have to. You clicked in the. Yeah, you go.
Yeah. So
common mistakes and how to avoid them. Starting keto can be tricky. Here are some common mistakes and how to avoid them. Don't skimp on fats. They're your main energy source. Avoid enough electrolytes to prevent. Thanks for watching our keto cooking tips series.
yeah, so nice, short, simple, straightforward, easily done with Pictory or other services like that. So I had those created. Close that now. Pop back to where we were. So that's from the scripts there. The scripts were obviously pasted into, here we are, scripts, pasted into my document. Again, I've got everything to hand, pop along to Pictory, copy and paste that in, create the videos. And then we go for a diet journal. So once again, we look down and say, right, here's a journal. Now, I know with the journal, I did tweak that because again, it's fantastic. However, the next item's me ebook. I'm going to come back to the journal again, I think, at some point. Now I did an ebook in here, but we've now got the tool there where we can do the ebook just straight away in there. And from there, I think I'm onto the, oh no, we've got, here we are. No, that's still the, I think this is all just to the end of the ebook on this one. That was it. I also asked, can you give me a summary of the ebook and everything without just the chapter titles and everything? So if you upload the ebook you've got and say, can I have a summary for like back cover if I want to put it on Amazon or something? You've got the type of summary, or you could use the summary to help with creating sales copy or anything else like that. Then I asked, how large is the keto diet? And it gave me some interesting figures and stats here, which
it's expensive. It is in the UK. Keto's in America. I mean, when I visited Omar Martin and Melinda Martin, when I went to their house, that you can get different types of bread, fairly cheap, normal price. You go to restaurants, have usually got a keto section. It's catching on in the UK, but not like in the US. So a loaf of bread in the, for example, a loaf of bread in the UK is about £6, and it's for a tiny loaf. And you usually still have to go. You still have to go online. And there's certain shops starting to get, specialist food sections and things like that. So I can confirm if you want to do it properly. Now it doesn't have to be expensive, but there's demand there. The demand's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's that.
I mean,
what
I found interesting was it gave the links to the market
sources.
research.
Yeah.
So then what I did for, again, just to differentiate myself, rather than just have, here, buy some keto product from me, I've took screenshots of here's the keto diet thing, and this is the projected market size, etc. And then there's another one somewhere. I can't remember where I've got it now, but basically, I'm using the market research intelligence to say, yeah, this is a big diet. Let's get that included on the sales page, but it's a 10.87 billion
I think
in 2023, rising to 17 billion.
I think what is important, I think, as well, is you give when you're doing something with PLR rights, okay, you might think to yourself, oh, I don't think that'll be useful, but you don't know what the other person's looking for who's going to use this stuff to market it. So you can always maybe have a miscellaneous folder or a folder, where you dump anything else you think might not be useful for the other, but it might be. Like for
Yeah.
example, you've got all those different images in there and files and resources. Just put it if you've took time researching, put it in there. Just put it in there.
I've even done
Yeah,
mock-ups in
and
there.
mock-ups. So,
You
see,
know,
you might not
all
think,
sorts.
yeah, just go back, yeah, mock-ups. So you might think, go back to the mock-ups, Randy. So you might think, oh, well, I don't know if I want to put them in. What harm does it do to put them in?
Yeah.
Because the person who's using your material, the material you create, might think, oh, that's perfect. Or it might give them ideas to go and do something else.
You know,
Yeah,
Keto Granny, put
Keto.
in the book.
Yeah,
You know. But then what about somebody young and trendy on a keyboard? Well, there you go with their phone, with the Keto book.
yeah.
Another one on the phone.
No, I love it.
So there's all sorts of things you can create to help out front end images, and again, I'm not very good. Some of these I've just literally gone for. Do you know what? I don't know what to do with this meal planner. It's got, or the diet one. It's got like, here's your meal a bit. So I'll just get an AI image and then I'll take a copy of the whatever and I'll stick it on the image and it's like, yeah, I don't think they're very good, but I'll probably throw them in and then get some better quality images made.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. So where were we? So that was everything up to there. But then, as I say, I came back because, and you'll see when I scroll to the top, I basically thought, oh, the diet journal didn't look very entertaining or interesting. It's just like, make a note of your daily logs and your weekly reviews. So I wanted it to create me a template that could make a nice PDF to pass on to the customer. And I said, look, if I give you the information, which I've pasted all the information here that I had in here. So this is like your daily log, took a note of this, that, and the other. Boring, your weekly review, boring. So I pasted that all back in and said, look, that's the information, but it's a bit boring. And he said, yeah, I can make that a journal based on the outline. I'll design it as a printable digital journal, complete with sections for daily login and weekly reviews and monthly progress recipes and some inspirational quotes as you've described. Here's what I'll include: a cover page, introduction, daily logs, followed by inspirational quote. Then you'll have your weekly review pages with another inspirational quote. Then you'll have your monthly progress and all the various things that you need to keep track of, and another quote. Then a recipe selection and some more inspirational quotes, and the section dividers, etc. And I'm like, oh, what about some images? And then it tried to give me some images. Again, not all of them are great, but it's just asking, right? I've created these. Well, could you generate some more and do this, that, and the other? I guess it might be helpful if you could recreate the PDF for me and include the images where they're supposed to be. All right, yeah, I'll do that for you. And then he messed up a few times, I think. However, on opening the journal, it looks great, but there's a slight issue. The text begins on top of the images. It's not quite spaced out properly. But again, rather than get stressed with it, just come back to ChatGPT, say, look, I can't read it. Same with some of the quotes. So are you able to regenerate it and the image place with the image place in the gap after the title, but before the text lines begin? And just again, it's an intelligent assistant. I'm afraid only the first one's correct. The rest are still messed up. He's like, I'm sorry. You know what I'm like, telling him off when he doesn't do things right. So we just keep going until he's actually done the job correctly. And then we go through the planner, daily meal planner. And again, same sort of thing. I wanted it to be a little bit more exciting. And then he's given me, I'm like, I've got a month's worth of meal plans here. So I'd like a quote for after every single day. So he's given me 30 motivational quotes that I could include. And this is, again, comes back to, let's make the product as good as that was the meal plan thing. I forgot to go through all these as I went through, didn't I? There's your condiment section. We haven't got to that bit yet, but basically, as I said, as you're going through, you're thinking, what else can I add that's going to make this unique? So adding the inspirational quotes, adding some images, and then I came on to the recipes. That's great. Now can we have some friendly recipes? And it's like, yeah, what can you suggest? And he's like, well, we could do 5 to 10 or 10 to 20 or 20 plus. So naturally, if he can provide 20 plus, I'd like 5 in each category that he mentioned: savory snacks, sweet snacks, on the go snacks, dippable snacks, baking snacks. And that way I've got 25 keto friendly recipes for each in their own section. So if you want the savory snack, John, you can have a look and you can create your own cheese crisps or bacon wrapped avocado or keto deviled eggs, zucchini. What's zucchini in English again? I've forgotten.
Can't remember. Yeah, I think it's I don't know. Is that a
But
cucumber?
basically, so we went through and we did the recipes. And again, I think I've shown you, we've got those up here somewhere. I'm going to close the ebook ones and the weekly review. There we are, keto. So there's your 7-day recipes. And again, we can then download that, as we showed, as a PDF or a doc. There's the condiment guide coming up. And I think that's after here. That was excellent. No, we've got the 15-minute keto meals next. And again, it's just, I'd like to go 14 breakfast meals, 14 lunch and dinner. Please do include the ingredients, the preparation, the nutritional info, and ensure there are balanced options. Yeah, I'll create that for you. Here's your meal guide. There's the ingredients. There's the instructions. There's the nutritional information down to the grams and what have you. Pancakes, ingredients, instructions, nutritional information, and it just keeps going. So again, it's a case of copy all that, put it into the Google Doc, so that we've got it there, and then we can decide: do we want to put some images with this? Do we want to put quotes with it, or anything else? Suggestions to make it more helpful. Next steps: I want the premium guide with 30 condiments on it. And again, serving suggestions, etc., etc. So again, the condiment guide, it's broken it down for us, and it does it great because it's got sauces and dressings, yellow mustard, mayonnaise, ranch dressing. Then we've got spreads, then we've got marinades and cooking sauces, and we've got flavor enhancers, and then we've got some bonus tips. Always read your labels, check your ingredients: hidden sugar, starches, non-keto ingredients, portion control, making your own, and all the information there. So again, we can now download that, create the PDF, make it nice, as we've said. So it's not just ask AI to do something, copy and paste, and away we go. It's like, great, that's fantastic. Final thing to consider. It said keto transformation success stories. I don't fancy them because, I don't want to make stuff up. And he's agreeing with me. He's like, yeah, you've got ethical considerations. If you go and steal them online, you've got permissions and attributions and all the rest of it. It's a nightmare. So in conclusion, it's going to be, you have to do this, that, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'll pass. Thanks for your input. You're welcome. What would be involved if I had 10-minute workouts? Oh, here you go. And it's like, I want something different. Yeah, leave that. Too much effort. And that's when I saw that keto macro calculator on one of the other lists, if you remember.
Yeah.
In here. So it was like, oh, what would it take to do a macro calculator? Oh, I mean, I didn't even know what it was, to be honest with you, John. If you didn't do keto, I wouldn't have had a clue. But yeah, it says, oh, but yeah, if you had a calculator where you could input your age, your gender, your height, your weight, activity levels, whether you want to lose weight, maintain weight, gain muscle, and then we calculate the whatever that is and whatever that is and all this, and we output and tell you what you should be eating. And I'm like, this is all very fascinating stuff. If you could make it both easy and simple for me, please create something. Well, here's a template. Well, how does that work? Oh, well, you want a spreadsheet? Well, crack on then. And it's like, you need all this information. Would you like me to proceed? Yes, please do. So then he created a fully functioning calculator, or it works off an Excel sheet, I can show you if you want, but it's just an Excel sheet.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's got some questions. Sorry?
Yeah, it's fine. Carry on. No, it's fine. Don't need to say it.
It's just an Excel sheet. It's got questions at the top, and you just put, that's my age, that's my current weight, that's my height, and I want to get fit, or I want to lose a bit of weight, or what have you. You click the button, and then the next page says, right, you need to be having this many carbs, calcs, and whatever all these things that you're supposed to have is, and that's what you should be having. So that gave us everything we needed for. Oh, did I just close that? Yeah. I think I've just closed that accidentally. I did. That gave us the rest of. Oh no. Yeah, it gave us the rest of the product page. And then it's like, right, so that's the product all sorted. But then we also, as we showed, put a line into that. I closed doc. Keto beginners kickstart. There we are. So we had that line, and we said, right, then we want sales copy, swipe emails, etc. So let me close some of these. We don't need that chat GPT now. Now we do get some sales copy with this, but again, bear in mind it's only sales copy that sells the book. So a couple of things we could do here. We could use that, or we could come to another tool we've got.
The good thing about offering PLR rights is I think it's the easiest copy to write, because you say, I've created this product with private label rights. Here's the contents. Here's what you get. Here's the rights. Here's where you buy it. They've got to be the easiest sales pages to write. And I think that's one of the reasons we're showing people how to create a PLR offer. You don't have to, how would I explain this? You don't have to tell the rags to riches story. You don't have to go through, the typical copywriting process. You're basically saying, here's what I've got. Here's what you're getting. It's got PLR rights. Here's what, etc., etc.
This is the weird one, John. Using this tool, I messed up, and I think I showed you earlier. If we got a new project here, log in. So if I click on new project, and if I gave that a name, keto diet, I'm just going to put 57 for the sake of whatever. Now in there, what I basically did initially was I said, right, here we go, product name, and this is the content. Oh, missed. Grab that, copy, and put that into there, paste. Then I said, this will be delivered with private label rights and marketing materials. Private label rights and marketing materials. And then here is the table of contents of the ebook. Now, when you click on the next button, obviously I've then gone wherever the ebook table of contents is. Beginner's guide. So here's the outline, the table of contents, and I've literally copied those, the whole 10 chapters. I've come back into here and I've pasted the table of contents into there. So you need 30 words or more. I've given it the full table of contents of the ebook. I've told it it's private label rights. I'm going to include, say, includes sales copy, swipe, emails, graphics, as well as the Keto Beginner's ebook guide, the 7-day meal plan, the recipes, etc., etc. Again, you can then save all. You can give it a name. I put 230 words in there with all the table of contents and click next. At this point, I then went keto 57, whatever. I said it's a package. It's online marketers. And then you've got 20 different copywriters in here. And the one I went with was sales strategist. And then I click generate. Now, when this is finished, you can then copy the copy or you can export it again, doc file, text file, PDF file. But rather than wait for all that to happen, I'll show you what happened. We went to there and we called this one the JT, whichever one it was. Oh, there it is, Keto Copy JT. So this is what it delivered us. Now, from there, again, some people would go, unlock your ultimate health lifestyle, transform your mind, body, comprehensive keto PLR package, tired of fad diets, promise results, etc. Introducing why, benefits, what's inside, the ebook, the other meal plans, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
that's the part of the copy that's the most important in my opinion.
Well, it's got all sorts here, but what we did was we left that PLR bit so sort of the last, didn't we, John?
Yeah.
So what happened was I came over to ChatGPT and I said, "Hey, Chatty, I've got some sales copy. I'd like you to mark it out for 10, please." And we pasted that sales copy in. So that's just the same copy that you've just seen in there. So we take it from here. So we've got what is considered to be pretty damn decent copy, you know, created from just saying, here's a table of contents and here's what I'm including. We've pasted that in there, but we've asked Chatty to mark it out of 10. And this is, again, differentiating yourself from everybody else that just goes, oh, get AI to just write some sales copy. He says he rates the copy 7.5 out of 10. And it gives us a breakdown of the strengths and weaknesses of the headline, of the bullets, of everything about it. And then it was at this point we sort of thought, hang on a minute, it didn't even mention the PLR aspects of it, really. So we've got lots of suggestions for improving, but then I also have my own thought of like, oh no, John's just pointed out to me, I forgot to say, look, this is PLR, and that's what should be important at the top of the sales page. So I put, please implement all the suggestions, including adding a Dan Kennedy style pre-head, headline and subhead. That you see on our sort of sales page, you know, where you've got attention to all marketers and then the main headline and then here's another subhead for the benefits, along with ensuring that the PLR aspect, private label rights, is fully sold in the intro section and not left till the end, as we're hoping to get buyers who want to use the product to create or enter the keto market. So the main benefit is the private label rights and all the sales copy and the swipes, etc., along with the benefits of the product mentioned as to what their customers will benefit from. So without having to go and start from scratch, I'm just correcting myself in here. So I've given the AI, ChatGPT, a copy of the original copy where I got the PLR side, and it was just as a, at the end as a, by the way, you'll also get PLR rights. And then we've looked at everything else he'd mentioned about the headline and targeting, being comprehensive, offering specifics, having a unique selling point, the SEO optimization, and suggestions for improvement, revamping the headline, etc. So we told him, crack on with that. And then this is ChatGPT's new thing that everybody gets now. I had this as a paid customer. This is Canvas. From here, John was quite impressed with this, but honestly, if you wanted to, you can now either, we could adjust the length and we could say, can you make it longer or shorter? We could check the reading level and say, and if I'm doing that, I always say, can you make sure everything's reading level 8th grade? I don't even know what 8th grade is, but I just know that it's a universal, like nice and straightforward. Can you add a final polish? And then something I won't be ever doing, can you add emojis? I don't know why people like those, but nothing I favour. So you can do all that here. You can also then go and say, do you know what? I love everything, but I don't like this one paragraph here. If you come to the side and click on the little bullet highlight, instead of having to write down here and say, can you change that first paragraph, the one that starts, are you an entrepreneur? And can you make it whatever? No, you just come over here now and you can just click on the bubble there and then add what you want to change, explain, what have you, and it will only tweak what is highlighted.
That's
so
clever.
I don't think John do any of this.
That's clever. No, that's clever.
So, but now we've got pre-head, attention entrepreneurs, looking to dominate the keto market. Here's your chance to tap into one of the hottest niches we've done for your resources. Unlock your path to profits with our ultimate keto PLR package. launch your own keto brand effortlessly and profitably, transform your customers' lives while growing your business. And then the whole, are you an entrepreneur, marketer, eager to it? This all-inclusive private label rights package, keto-focused business with the private label rights, your business, are your business's secret weapon. You've got done for your business toolkit, credibility and authority, scalable income opportunity. You know, so it's done exactly what we've asked it. It's put the private label benefits first, and then said what's inside, and you'll get this, that, and the other. Your customers will. Your customers will love you because they'll be able to have weight loss without hunger, increase energy in their area. So why choose the package? It's ready for entrepreneurs, etc. It's this, that, and the other. It's got frequently asked questions, and your success starts now. And from there, as I say, we could go through and we could tweak every element, or we could ask it to, yeah, that's fantastic. Can you make it longer? And we can keep editing and tweaking. And literally, I've got, and again, before I decide, I've got one version there with front end, and that includes that according to Mordor Intelligence, the global market is. That makes it even better than ever to get into this thriving market. You know, so I've got my own initial front end copy sales page. Then I've got my upsell OTO page. Come down here. And again, all pasted onto a Google Doc. Thanks for your purchase. Before you download, unlock even more value with the additional resources designed to make your keto journey even easier and faster. The expansion pack, I've called it, which will then give them daily keto meal planner templates, low carb snack recipes, 15-minute keto meals, keto friendly condiment, and the keto macro calculator that Yashara is doing with AI. Why you need these extra benefits. And then again, different ideas of things I'm going to include. The video script. And again, this is brilliant because I can't even find where I've got it in chat now, but took the sales page, put it in the chat GPT and said, with that sales page in mind, can you give me a video script? And it gave me a video script. And then I took the OTO sales page and said, can you give me a video script from that? And it gave me a video script, which I then again took to Pictory and created sales videos that will go on the sales page. Then we've got extra PLR sales copy, which is the one we've just done. So we put that in there. So before we finalize everything, we've got lots of choices and we can take parts of one copy and place it into another copy. So again, it's not just about taking the first thing that the AI gives you and saying, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I've even sometimes taken this copy, and before I even go to ChatGPT, I then start a new project. And in fact, I think I've probably got, well, we've got affiliate traffic 3, affiliate traffic 4, affiliate traffic 5. And what I do is I'll take the copy outputs and I'll go back, start a new project, and I'll input the copy that I've been output into there and then say, right, from that copy, now work out and write me another sales page, but different. And I'll have 3 or 4 variations before I actually settle on, right, now I like that one. So I'm going to take that one across to ChatGPT and then say, right, how do we improve this? Mark it out of 10 for me first. And then once I've had a mark out of 10, how do I improve it to get closer to 10? And then when it says, here's the suggestions for improvement, as long as it's not make up some, you know, BS testimonials or whatever, I'll say, right, implement that, and that, but not that. Now add that to the copy and improve the copy and make the copy longer. And that's how you keep working through so that you end up with a completely unique product. When you've got your sales copy done, you can come into something like Marketing Aid, another tool that we have, and you can then say, right, from my Keto Kickstart PLR copy, I'd like a promo sequence. And it'll say, right, here's another promo sequence. Now, bear in mind that that original tool already gave us one promo sequence, but that was for selling the book. This one is for selling the PLR. So you've got the promo sequence for your own JV sales page with 7 emails there, one for every day of your launch. There's another, you know, marketing bullets you could get done in here. There's a longer promo email you can create in here. There's marketing hooks. A Facebook ad, which I sometimes use these for shorter email copy if I wanted a shorter email copy. You can have a little blog post written. You can have a Twitter post written with all your hashtags and your emojis. Again, I hate those emojis. Instagram post. And quite honestly, there's log in, but there's 30 plus types of content you can have created by this tool. I'll scroll down briefly here so you can see. So you'll get access to the tools and you'll be able to create your initial from just a URL or a text description. Put text description in there or the URL in there. Select the task you want, click save it if you want to save it, and that will save it into a folder for you. There's the Kickstart without the PLR. There's a promo sequence, just discovering the secret of weight loss. Again, you could include that for your buyer. And again, these are all marked down to HTML, which basically means that you've got the asterisks there. And just to show you what that happens there, if you grab those and copy, there's a service here called markdown to html.com. If we paste into that side, then this side, anything that was asterisked, as you can see, email to, boost your, what have you, email to, so that becomes bold text. So now you can copy that into your doc and it's all bolded where it should be, etc. So that's some of the tools we've got, and that's a product literally we've gone from start to finish, from a bit of research with the Digital Project Architect GPT, right through to using tools, to using software that we've got and the apps that we've got to create the whole product package. And when I can scroll back to the top, oh, anyway, there, go back to the top. So we've got the whole product outlined with a package for the upsell, the extra bits that we want, a package for the front end, extra bits we want, package for the upsell, extra bit we want, and everything can be done with the apps that we give you and double checking and cross referencing with ChatGPT. And yes, we will. Yeah, any help you need, we're here to help you. And as you saw by the prompts, they're all very straightforward. Probably copy those out and put them under the video so that you've got them to hand. But yeah, just make sure it's unique, make sure it's you. Don't settle for the first thing that you get. Make sure that everything is worked and edited to be the best it can be. And I think that's about it, John.
Yeah. Wow. That's a lot. But I think the most important thing is that you've literally just done this on the fly without spending crazy amount of time. Yes, you had some stuff you prepared earlier, but I think what we, this would help anyone just with some ideas. Okay, I'm going to end it there because obviously remember this, like I say, I don't know if we're going to use this. If you're listening to this, we've decided to use it. This was just an outline of Randy Moore showing me what we can do. I knew what we could do because we did some live training and we actually featured the keto diet before. He just said, give me an idea, and this was literally on the fly live. And I said keto because I've done keto in the past and it worked very, very well for me at the time. I need to get back into it actually, but anyway, that's another story. But I think Randy's just showing you here, the outline. But we will be covering this step by step. Don't worry if you've watched all this and thought, well, where do I start? Each element will be broken down. So yeah, thank you, Randy, and let's end it there.